嗨，大家好。那么现在呢，独家采访到了现在来自加拿大的吉他新星 Nick Johnston。
Hey everybody, how's it going? Really excited to be here in China with my good friend at the Iron Man channel.
You forget my name. My name is Melo Chen. Yeah, it's me. Okay.
There he is. He's a good-looking dude.
Actually, we meet each other yesterday, right?
We met, yeah. It was a great meeting.
I must say, Nick is very cute person. Yeah, very cute person.
Very cute.
Yeah, cute.
I'm not as cute as you.
You're cute. Yeah, you're cute. Girls will like you. And play amazing guitar.
Thank you very much. You're too kind.
Okay.
It's great to be here, and it's an honor.
Okay, that's all my honor. Okay, and we prepared several questions for you. No problem.
That's great. Let's do it. As many as you want.
First, when did you start playing guitar?
Well, I guess as of this year, I have been playing for half my life. So I started playing when I was 14. I was a hockey player because I'm from Canada, and most people, when you're growing up in Canada, you're kind of surrounded by hockey, and well, it's really cold there, so there's always, it's just a big part of the culture, right? So I was playing hockey for my whole life up until I was 15 or 16, and I've been playing guitar for a bit, so I had to kind of decide on which one I wanted to do, because hockey was, of course, taking up so much of my time. But then guitar was kind of sneaking up. So started when I was 14, and about a year into it, really heavily kind of took over my life.
Yeah, it was so happy queen.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to play when I was younger, like 9 or 10 or so, but because I'm left-handed, for some reason my parents thought, oh, left-handed guitars you can't find them anywhere. But the sad kind of irony of that is I play right-handed, so it was all just a big illusion.
That's a big change.
It's a big yeah.
It's so hard, maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. But when I was 14, basically, that's kind of where it all started.
Have you made some big trouble in the practice?
Oh yeah. I mean,
you still practice now?
Oh yeah. I mean, I think guitar or learning an instrument in general it's one of the hardest things a human being can do. I mean, like your hands and your body isn't meant for these tiny little movements over and over and over and over. You're meant to be grabbing onto things or like hitting things.
So powerful.
That's
it's hurt.
Yeah, I mean, like I was saying a second ago, I'm left-handed, right? So a lot of those techniques, just those traditional guitar techniques that come from your picking hand, I just didn't have them. I had to kind of build up from scratch just the coordination and understanding this hand was leading versus the fine movements over here, whereas maybe it should have been this way. And then just typical guitar troubles that everybody goes through. Just learning things and understanding the neck, understanding what music is, understanding sound and the coordination. Just typical stuff, Everyone goes through the same kind of thing.
Yeah, but you pass over.
Well, I just played a lot. Yeah, I mean, and the nice thing about my situation, I lived in a very small town, but I had friends and some other people I went to school with that were really passionate about practice and playing, and we're into a lot of the same kind of music I was into, like a bit more guitar-centric music. So when you surround yourself by those people, it's practicing and playing. It's not a chore. It's fun. It's almost like you get to do it with people that you're friends with, and you play off their energy.
Yeah, you cannot feel the time pass. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, and you'd be playing at 2:00 in the afternoon. Next thing you know, it's 1:00 in the morning. And you're like, oh, that was cool. Yeah.
Next. Can I go forward?
Oh, of course.
Okay.
Yeah. If you want.
Okay. Who is your guitar hero?
My guitar hero. I'm gonna have to put an S on the end of that. Guitar heroes. I don't have one specific guitar player that I kind of dedicated everything to. I'm really into mostly S-style guitar players. So Yngwie, Jeff Beck, Stevie Ray Vaughan, and of course Eddie Van Halen. Hendrix. Just basically the typical guys. And I mean, there's a reason why it's the typical guys, is because those guys are amazing. And there's a reason why they're legendary and why they're the guitar heroes. And I was really into the players that had their own specific sound that you could kind of, if you heard a record of them, you could immediately recognize who they were. There's a lot of guys that kind of copy, and they do amazing jobs copying, and that's incredible because I can't do that. But when I hear, someone like Yngwie, it's just so, like you know it's him. You can hear his, you can almost hear his DNA when he bends a note or his tone, and you know, each one of them was doing kind of what I wanted to do, and they had a career playing their guitar, and that's what they were known for, and you know, I still look at those guys and listen to them, and I'm like, oh my God, they're just so good.
Yes, but you play different right now. So
Yep.
different.
Yep.
How do you know? I say create your personal.
Yeah,
Style,
that's
yeah?
a good question. You know, I don't know. I mean, okay, so the way I looked at it was, I practiced a lot. I didn't really use a lot of guitar tabs.
Yes.
And I mean, when I was growing up playing guitar, there wasn't YouTube, so there was no kind of tutorials or here's how you play. So you had to use your ear a lot. And also, this is going to sound funny to a lot of people that practice, but I always avoided my weaknesses. I never worked on stuff I was bad at. Because, well, a couple reasons. First of all, I didn't think that was fun. You know, if I'm going to struggle at something, it's like, I'd rather just go and like go outside for a walk.
Maybe it's not suited for you, not suited. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's different, but I like to work on stuff I could gravitate towards, like, a lot of arpeggios or kind of like hammer on and pull off stuff, or bending or songwriting. The stuff I thought I was kind of good at, that's what I worked on. And you kind of ignore what everybody else is doing to a certain extent. And by doing that, you know, you slowly carve out a niche for yourself. I think it's important to kind of look to the greats, to the guys that really kind of started certain little genres, and kind of see what they're doing, and listen to the music they're creating, and take everything, kind of bring it into your own playing, look at other instruments, not focus too much on just
tackle.
And just working on metronome. Like, I never did that.
So I can feel Sade and the universe is feeling from your music. Yeah, it's hard to say, but I can feel that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, and you never know how that's going to translate. But I think too, if you really do what you know in your heart, what you think is what you should be doing, it typically translates, and people kind of pick up on that, right? But sometimes it's easy to fall into the trap of seeing what other players are doing, because there's so many amazing players, and kind of going, oh, I should be doing what they're doing. But just take a little bit of influence and kind of do your own thing.
It's not wrong.
No.
That is just a way. I think not wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, at the same time, everyone's different.
So maybe
right?
you're a genius. Yeah.
Well, there's that too.
Yeah.
Some people they're born with it, right?
Yes.
And it is what it is. But it's the beautiful thing is, everybody, when they pick up a guitar, they're kind of a reflection of everything they've heard and seen and listened to. So everyone has the ability to be different, and that's cool. That's so amazing.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. So go ahead.
Exactly. Do it.
Yeah, do it. That's what I want to say. Yeah. Do it.
Do it.
Okay. Why did you choose shake the guitar? You play all of kind of music.
Yeah. I mean, the kind of guitar I play, or let's not say guitar I play, the kind of music I play, because the melodies are so, that's where I focus all the stuff, like the songwriting is the melodies and the harmony. I don't want a ton of gain. I don't want
a little bit of gain.
A little bit. Yeah, I don't want to be kind of bogged down by that. So I like the single coil kind of guitar. I've played a lot of I play a Schecter traditional guitar. I've played a lot of guitars similar to that. That's called an S-type guitar, which is basically Stratocaster stuff. I think it's the best. It's the best type of that guitar I've ever used. I use a.
How many Schecter do you have?
I have two.
Just two?
Yeah, just two. I have a stock custom shop traditional. It's my black guitar that I've seen. That's what I have on the tour here. And I also have a master built one they made for me. It's got a Wenge
Master
nab.
build.
Have you seen that one? It's the green one I use.
Yeah.
Beautiful guitar. So
Absolutely.
just I mean, it's like the little kind of details, like for example the frets, how the neck feels, the weight of it, the feel of it, the look of it, the sound of it. It's all good. It's all there.
Yeah, in all my opinion, that's a true Schecter.
Yeah. I mean,
it's not just owning the metal guitar or shadow guitar. You have so many vintage type.
Yeah.
Vintage mode, right?
Yeah, and any high-end guitar company can make a good guitar. That's not even the point. It's just it's how it makes you feel. And beyond that, and I'm not sure everyone can relate to this, but it's the actual company themselves. They're amazing. The people that run the company, how they do business, how they make you feel. If you ever need to talk to them about something, they're on it, right? And it's a small enough company where they can they can listen to the little guy. You know, when I got in touch with them, they were very sweet. They were really anxious to work together, and they actually pay attention to what's going on in the world of music. So they're constantly interested in improving,
it's
moving
fun.
forward, and very progressive, right? Yeah. And
Did you use the pedal? The pedals? You use what pedal? You use
yeah, I use
an amplifier.
Yeah. So I usually just use one amp, just plug straight into it. Friedman amp. They're based out of California. Very nice stuff. Very cool boutique amplifiers. Pedals, it kind of depends. Sometimes I use the Seymour Duncan pedals.
You have a massive pedal, right?
I have a lot of pedals, but I only usually use one or two of them at a time. Because the amp I use doesn't have reverb in it or delay, no effects.
No effects.
So sometimes I use a pedal to kind of, help the amp sound a little sweeter. Some Seymour Duncan stuff. I've used some Dunlop stuff, some boutique pedals here and there. Nothing too specific. There's a pedal by Seymour Duncan called the 805, which is a really cool kind of gain boost. Very nice stuff.
You play the acoustic guitar, right? Yeah. What do you use?
I have a sorry. Do I have a little mustache of like foam or anything? No, okay.
No problem.
I use a
Cute. Okay.
I use a Yamaha. I have a couple Yamaha acoustic guitars,
that's cool.
and they're Japanese-made, amazing guitars. Great preamp. It actually sounds like a mic'd acoustic guitar when you have
so
them plugged in.
beautiful sound.
Beautiful sound. Yeah.
But it's different from a Marty, a Tyler guitar. That is have special Yamaha.
Yeah. I mean, they know what they're doing. They're amazing, right?
It's so useful in your studio, I think.
That's typically what if I'm at home writing a song and I'm working on a melody or something, that's usually what I grab as an acoustic. And you want it to feel natural and you want it to feel comfortable, right? So that's the guitar I use for that stuff.
Do you have another show in China now?
We're basically
playing?
I believe we're doing. Is it Mao's Live House? Yeah, we're doing that tonight. To be honest with you, we're going all over for the next 2 weeks. I'm not 100% sure on the names of the venues or where they are. Maybe you can provide our viewers with that information. But I know I'm here till about Halloween, so we're going all over.
Yeah, you never know. So many Chinese fans.
Yeah,
you play
no idea.
China.
No idea.
Yeah, you never know that.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's a little bit overwhelming. You'll meet all these people. You do one of those, right?
Yeah.
And everyone's so nice, and it's a completely different kind of fandom and appreciation for the instrument. Because, I guess maybe not a lot of Canadian musicians come over and instrumental. It's quite, honestly, I don't know what to make of it yet. It's overwhelming. I don't experience this kind of thing back home very much, so it's pretty exciting.
Yeah, it's a special feeling.
It is very special.
Yeah, it's very special.
Thank you.
Okay. The last one.
Okay. Last one?
Last one.
Whoa.
Yeah, last one.
We're flying here. Yeah.
Can you give some advice to the Chinese young guitar players about playing and
Some
practice?
advice. Yeah. Well, I think if you're practicing a lot and you're aware of the dedication and kind of respect and hard work you have to put into playing an instrument, you're kind of already there. If you're looking to make it into a career, it's a completely other thing, right? It's difficult because, at least where I'm from, kind of being a professional musician, it's not typically like a path people go down because you have to sacrifice a lot of money. You don't have a lot of money doing that. It's not a very lucrative industry. But I mean, if you're writing music a lot and you're playing a lot and you're playing with other people a lot, these things, they kind of they have a way of working themselves out. If you surround yourself by music and people that are always better than you, and you're really passionate and it's all you can think about, then you don't really need any advice. You're already doing it. You're halfway there. It's just a matter of taking that and continuing and getting better and better and better and being very positive. I think the trick is with a lot of people is sometimes you get negative when it's like, oh, I should be doing this. I'm not there yet. I'm this old and I'm only doing this. None of that matters. As long as you believe in what you're doing and you're staying positive and you're getting better and you're writing music and you're doing something. Even if you're teaching, that's still an amazing thing to be able to do, right? So, and at the end of the day, everyone's career it's totally different. Yeah. There's no kind of template. No one takes the same career path, but we all get to the same place somehow. So, just believe in yourself. Really, that's about it.
That's important.
Confidence, right?
Yeah. Thank you for this advice.
Yeah,
that's
of course. I mean, that's how I've always tried to view it. Is just stay positive, because, man, anything can get you down.
Yeah.
It's so easy. Yeah.
Okay, rock on.
Yes.
Rock on.
That's it.
Yeah.
Rock on. He said it. He said it. Rock on.
Rock on. Yeah, rock on. Okay. Thank you for your advice and
Oh, of course. Yeah. Anytime.
and take the interview. Thank you so much, Nick. Have
Thank
a nice
you.
day and a nice trip in China. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I hope to come back and see you again and
Okay.
play here and just be surrounded by
I
awesome
must
people.
say, see you again.
See you again. And stay out of trouble.